What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. I'm Steve. I'm a full-time reseller. It is currently 7:57 and I'm going to the bins. They open at 8. It's only 2 miles away, so we should be there in a few minutes. We're going to see what we can find to resell for profit on eBay and Poshmark. So let's go see if we can find some good stuff.
Been finding some good stuff. Here's just a couple of things I've got right now. 2 golf clubs, a Nike hybrid, and a Tiger Woods 60-degree wedge. Got a DeMarini softball glove in good condition, and I got an Amazon Kindle. And I also got 2 other golf clubs already up front. I didn't even ask, I just put them up there and said, I'm leaving these here. Here's a really nice pair of Sorels, or I shouldn't say pair, because of course there's only one. Alright, so I kept looking, and 5 bins away from where the first shoe was, I found this second one. A great pair of Hokas in really good condition on the uppers, but the bottoms are just totally tore up. We're all waiting for this new double set of bins to come out. After this one I'll probably leave.
Back in the car, it's 10 o'clock. I spent 2 hours in there. I got 15 pounds and then some items that just got charged not by weight, like the golf clubs. But anyway, amazing. I love this place. You can't beat the pricing at $1.89 a pound. I mean, it's like going to yard sales pretty much. And my bins here always has good stuff. It's crazy what people donate. So anyway, I'm going to head home and let's go through everything and show you comps of why I bought everything. And maybe we can learn something together.
Alright, just left the bins on my way home, and I've decided I'm going to go by a local store. I haven't been there all week. Usually I go once a week. So let's go by there and see what happens.
It just came out. Amazing stuff again. All clothing today. Giant bag. I spent $14.98 in there. Alright, back home. I got everything out, sorted. A few smalls I picked up. Just threw them in my bag. I don't know what they're really worth. These vintage, they're like Spanish, and they're bullfighting playing cards. So we'll see. Something like that could be alright. Got an Amazon Kindle. It doesn't turn on, so I don't know if the battery's just dead or if it's burnt. But either way, it costs about $1 by weight, and if it works, you know, it's maybe 25 bucks. I did charge the Kindle, and it works. So I reset it, and it'll be good to go for sale. And then these were pretty, I was going to keep these just to have like in my hair, if I had to cut a string off a bag or a pair of pants or whatever. And they're just a little pair of scissors in a bag, and it says Wagner scissors. And I looked up the model number, and these are plastic surgery surgical scissors. They look like they've been never used. They're spotless, and these have some good value. They actually, I see them going from $25 up. So just these little scissors that probably cost me 25 cents can turn into like $25 or more. So I got this pair of Tevas, good condition sandals. Got a pair of Doc Martens, really good condition. Nice soles, clean. And I got a pair of these Sorel snow boots. These are called Joan of Arctic, and these have some serious comps, anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks. And these things are really good condition. And these are the ones I showed you in the video. I found one, and that's a good tip for the bins. If you see something like, say, like this, or you know, typically it's going to happen with shoes because it comes with 2. And you only find one, don't go, there's only one in this bin, and keep going. If it's a good item, keep it with you. Throw it in your cart or whatever until you're done with the place. And then if you don't find the other one, throw it back. But I saw the one, I kept it with me. 5 bins down the road, there was the other one. So if you find something good, keep it, because you never know if you might find that pair. And if you're not, then you throw it back and you check out. I got this brand new, still on the tag, pair of the thermal insulated pop top gloves. They're pretty cool. I never saw nothing like this. They're actually gloves with the cut off fingers, but then it has Velcro to the back. You flip it up and you cover your fingers and it becomes a mitten. Pretty interesting. They're wool, so definitely make some money off those. I found a nice DeMarini softball glove, 14-inch. Don't ever really find baseball gloves. I don't think I've ever found one at the bins. I think this is the first one from there. Good condition. The only spot that's flaking is along the edges here where they use that fake leather. Alright, it's the next day, and a little update on the glove. When I showed it to you initially, and I talked about all the flaking of the leather, because all this trim is like a cloth material, the black that goes around it on the bottom, and it was all flaking off because it's just like a, it's probably not even like a fake leather, it's like a vinyl or whatever, and you could just take a wire brush and scrub it and it all came off very easy. And as you see, it looks nice and clean, no effect to the glove, nicey nice. There's one other thing I wanted to give a tip on gloves. If you have a baseball glove and you want to sell it and you have all the knots at the ends, see how this one is like loose? A lot of times this leather, these straps will get stiff. So it's actually hard to make a knot like that actually tie tight. So what you do is soak it with water. You can like take the glove right here and just dip it in some water so this string becomes soaked and it'll be nice and soft. Then you tie your knot, pull it nice and tight, and then when it dries it'll be nice and tight like these other knots. But this is a nice DeMarini glove, and all that went by weight. And I picked up this tray, looked really interesting, and on the back it says made in India, and it's a little footed tray. You know, you could put this like on the table in your foyer or whatever, then put something in it. Well, I don't know, but either way, figured it'd be nice. When I asked the cashier, she goes, $5. I said, $5. And she looks at the back and, you know, it was the manager. And she goes, it's made in India. It's good stuff. I was like, no. I said, $3. I said, I could put it back and no one's going to buy it because you guys are going to change the cart soon. And she was like, all right. So, you know, always haggle for your price. So this eyeglass case says Liberty Sport on it. Opened it up, there's a pair of glasses in there. They're clear lens, so I thought maybe someone used them for shooting at the range. But when I put them on, everything blurs, they're prescription. And it says Liberty Biker. So I think these are like some sort of cycling glasses. Good condition. So I looked them up real quick and they have some value, so I grabbed them up. Alright, so I found this blanket. There's the brand. When I saw made in Scotland, I figured, okay, you know, when you see things made in China, then you assume it's not good. But you see made in England, made in Scotland, made in Italy, then you got to look at it. So I looked it up, and this is vintage, and it's mohair, so it has some good value to it. I found 4 golf clubs. First one is a Nike Tiger Woods. I don't know if it's going to show up. 60-degree wedge. I got a King Cobra SC. The other two just fell. This is a pitching wedge. We got another Nike. This is a 24-degree, they call it like a rescue or a hybrid driver / wood graphite shaft. And an Odyssey putter. This is not a great one. I think this is like generic Odyssey. But still a good $20 putter probably. If this was like a white hot, this would be some good money. But still, all golf clubs there at the bins, $2 a piece. Alright, I'm back. I bet you didn't even know I was gone. It's about an hour and a half later. And when I was filming before, my massage therapist showed up. And it's got a 1-hour deep tissue massage. I needed it. My arms and shoulders are killing me from digging through the bins a lot recently. And she's one of those CrossFit girls. She does CrossFit. Built. She could crush me. Very strong. But it hurts, but it's really good. And now let's take a look at all the clothes I got. Alright, first up we got this Barcelona Football Club scarf, brand new. Still got the sticker, nice and clean. I got this bathing suit, men's board short trunks, Pelagic, great brand to look for. The stuff sells really good. This is a vintage single stitch Corona Extra, single stitch sleeve bottom. I never heard of this brand on the tag. Punto 4, I don't know, but that's a good vintage tee. This one is really cool. It's pretty dirty though, look at this staining on it. So it needs a good Dawn and OxyClean bath. It's on a Jerseys, made in USA, vintage tee. Old Chevys never die. Another single vintage t-shirt, made in USA, Jerseys. I mean, I don't know how this is going to sell, but either way, it's a vintage t-shirt, 1998. And another vintage, this is on a Tultex label. Grandfather Mountain, North Carolina. Figured it was that like a baby tiger. And it's dated 1991. This is a really great find here. Harley Davidson button down silk shirt, like a Hawaiians type shirt, but it's Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson tag, size large. Now the back is what's going to sell this shirt. All embroidered. Palm tree, water, motorcycle, Harley Davidson. All this is embroidery. So that's a really cool shirt right there. Now, this stuff was from the second stop. A pair of Joe's jeans. These are women's. They're skinny ones. Joe's jeans do decent, some of them. With jeans, even within the brands, always comp them, because some will sell and some won't. This is just a pair of men's khakis, but great brand, Vineyard Vines. I always pick those up. Not big money, but you could probably get 15, 18 bucks on those. Ariat, which is a great cowboy boot brand. These are the FRs, the fire retardant or fire resistant, whatever it is. Low rise boot. These are men's jeans. And then I got a 7 for All Mankind. The Slimmy is the cut. Again, this is a great example. 7 for All Mankind. Some of them, if you look them up, might sell for only 10, 12 bucks. And other ones can sell for 30 to 40. So always comp them, look inside. See it says Slimmy, that's the cut. And then see if it's worth picking up. And again, all these clothes were $1 from the second stop. Picked up this tie. I don't grab a lot of ties anymore unless it's a really solid brand, but Hermenegildo Zegna, and their ties can go from 10, 15 bucks up to 40, $50. Got a NFL Reebok, still got the tag, plastic tag, and that's not a Goodwill tag, that's like an original tag. Redskins, since they changed the name of the team, eventually this is probably going to have a little value to it. I mean, obviously the market is flooded with that stuff, but it's worth to pick up to me. Long sleeve tee. This is another one of those vintage type jackets. Those windbreaker snap button up. Kind of filthy, but I'll give it a good cleaning. And this one just says the Newspaper Guild, AFL-CIO, King Louis, made in USA. So this will go into the Depop vintage store as well. And then Columbia PFG Omni Shade, just a fishing shirt, vented in the back. And then the last piece I got from that second stop was this, was hanging right on the very end of the aisle. And it was unzipped, so I didn't see what it said. And I was like, oh, that looks pretty good, like a nice quality. It felt really good. Then I looked at it. Babolat, which everybody knows is a great tennis brand. The rackets sell for good money. Zip up, it's pretty nice and it's got like a good material to it. It's hooded. And then on the back, There's Babylette down below. So this is a beautiful jacket, and this was $3. Their jackets are $3. All the other clothing is $1. So that was a pretty good haul from the bins and the local thrift. It's gonna keep me busy through the weekend, photographing and everything. So that's why I like the big hauls on Fridays and or Thursdays. So now let's take a look at all the comps. Alright, I hope you saw a good brand to look out for. Make yourself some money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.